The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by the South Carolina Youth Advocate Program. May is National Foster Care Month, and right now I'm joined in the studio by two ladies, and we're going to talk a little bit why you need to be fostering kids if you have the ability right now. Tell me all about this and what's going on.
Well, there are, you know how when you greet people, most people say, "How are you doing?" There are cultures that say, "How are the children?" And that means how the children, how is society? Society is based on the family. And our families right now are in crisis. We have children who've been abused severely in South Carolina and are traumatized. And when these children are traumatized, they need all the help they can get. We have children who've been abused, neglected, all of this. And then we have people who find it in their heart to not only open their homes, but open their hearts and accept our children for who they are. They don't try to change them the minute they get into their home. They accept them as they are and love them into health. So that's why we need more families like Miss Benjamin who are willing to take care of these children, take care of our children, our futures. So that's why we need them.
We're very thankful for people like you.
I appreciate it.
What made you want to do foster care in the first place?
Well, from past experiences that, growing up as a child, and I just wanted to help those who couldn't help themselves. So I enjoy doing it. Been doing it for 15 years.
Wow,
Yes.
that's a long time.
It is.
I'm sure you have so many memories over the years
I
too.
do. Trust me.
Birthdays and
Birthdays, yes.
holidays.
Yes.
So for somebody that might not know some of the logistics of fostering a child, what age do you have to be? Can you be single? Do you have to be married? How does that look?
There is no given age to be a foster parent. 20 is to as long as you can handle the stress of it all. You can be single, you can be married, you can be of any religion, any gender, all of it, because children come in all ranges. So we don't have there's not a block that child has to be. A child, you can be any of and all of that. Children just want someone to love them. So single, married, any race, any gender, all of that.
Now, since you've been doing this for 15 years, I would count you as one of the pros when it comes to fostering. Do you have any tips for people who want to get started?
Well, first of all, I take foster off the child. When they come in, I treat them as a child.
Love
I
that.
treat them as they're my own children. I try to treat them and give them as a normal of a life that, I can give them. And sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, but, they're kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. What are some other things that people need to know in terms of making sure that they have a room available for the child, that sort of thing?
There are licensing standards.
Okay.
So the child has to have a certain amount of space in their home, in the home. They have to have a dresser. They have to have a closet. The family has to be able to support themselves prior to becoming a foster parent. So you have to be ready to do this. We have a fire marshal that goes out and checks the home. The family must have their own transportation, be able to support themselves, those kind of things. So we have a licensing specialist that helps them walk through the entire process. So you're not out there by yourself. You're assigned a licensing coordinator. That person visits your home, help you fill out the paperwork, and helps you through the whole process. And then we train you. And we have staff that are available to you 24/7. You're never alone. We have live people who answer the phone and get you in touch with the people that you need.
That is awesome. Truly,
yes.
that is really, really awesome.
It is.
Well, I know somebody's watching right now and is interested. How can they get involved? How can they get started?
They can go to our website, www.scyap.com, or you can call us toll free, 800-882-5513.
The following portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by the South Carolina Youth Advocate Program.